What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the 8th episode of FPS Guides Podcast. To my left here, we got Ilicano SC.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Alright, remember to say hi to everybody, I guess. And on the right here, we got Loso the Great making his first appearance today.
What's up, y'all? Filling in for Captain Stiffy. You know, he couldn't make it today. The boat got, stuck on shore. Couldn't make it, so I'm here. Don't know nothing about video games, but we're gonna do this.
He says he knows nothing. He knows
nothing.
He knows a lot.
We got King Sandbagger in the house, my good friend, Loso the Great.
Hey, never claim anything.
Yo, so I want to ask you guys something. What are you guys playing recently? Anything cool?
Recent games. Yeah, I've been playing. I like I said from last week's podcast, I was able to download and install Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and y'all were wrong. I was able to get it on sale because it's on PC.
Okay,
I didn't have to pay $60. I paid $40.
Sweet.
1 week old. Green Man Gaming. I don't know if it's still the same price, but I like the game. It's pretty cool.
Are you enjoying it?
It's still a single player game. I still got the whole sense of like locked in a room all by myself feeling.
Well, that's the
especially
story,
in that game.
That's part of the fun,
bro. I had to turn it off last night. An hour and a half in, I'm wandering around the jungle trying to find a stupid crate. I'm like, why am I doing this? Is this the whole point of the game?
No. You need resource. You don't have to get the crate.
No, cause to move on to the next level, I need to get this.
Is it
item.
it's like a special item?
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Okay.
I did fight the Jaguars though. Sorry, spoilers.
That's cool.
Oh, come on now.
It's early in the game.
I'm
trying to Gatling gun everybody right here.
Yeah, that was
Was
fire.
that cool?
That
Nice,
was fire.
nice.
That
What
was
about
really
you?
good.
What about you? You playing anything cool?
No, I don't play video games.
Dude, I see you every
But-
day. I see
but-
you
What
every
are you
day
doing
playing
here?
Forza
What is
with
this
the
guy
But you guys have gotten me to play NBA 2K here in the office. We've been playing pretty regularly for about, a week and a half or so, 2 weeks. I've been busting this guy
True.
constantly. We got a few other guys in the office.
This guy
that
talking
play.
smack all the time,
Yeah.
but it's really this
Yeah,
guy.
he couldn't back it up at all, but,
Destroyed.
things happen. But that game's been pretty fun. It's we all get a little competitive around here, so that's fun to play.
Nice.
But
Is
beyond
that? Do you think that'll segue you into playing other maybe sports games, maybe like FIFA or other
I
games?
do want to get into FIFA. We were having that discussion last week at lunch. I've always heard that game is really fun to play.
FIFA's always fun.
Like super fun, so I think that'd be a fun game to get into. It also had me dusting off my old broken PS3 at home this
Going
past
back in
weekend. Like, man, maybe I should be playing a little bit more just to have
Maybe you
something
should.
to do.
I don't know.
Will
So,
it translate? Will like old FIFAs from
Yeah.
say 2014?
Yeah, the controls are the same. It's just there's certain things you can do differently with the newer ones. Be like, oh, better ball control, a little bit more trick stuff, like, But it's the
Yeah,
same
okay.
basic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point it's pretty much a safe bet. I'll just wait till like Black Friday sales to try to pick up a PS4.
True,
and
true.
move from there. So
Your son's looking forward to the console.
super
He's saving
excited,
up, right?
Super excited. He wants to buy a Nintendo.
How old is he?
He's 6, about to be 7.
Oh,
He wants to buy a Switch.
No,
But I told
Switch is
him-
the way to go, dude.
So he has a good amount of money stored away. We told him we'll probably chip in some of it, but we're like, keep saving your money. You get that Switch because all his cousins have it.
Nice.
So they can play, and he's always on the side like, oh, can I borrow a controller? So we'll do that. But he loves the consoles too.
Yeah.
He loves the basketball games too. So
Hell yeah.
we'll play that too.
All right, play that together.
Nice.
All right,
How about
we're gonna
You
jump
play
in.
any games?
Me?
Yeah, don't skip you.
Oh,
Did you play any
we don't
games?
have to talk about me. I'm still playing Dead Cells. I'm really enjoying that game.
Okay.
It's a roguelite game, which means every time you die, you start at the beginning, like all the way back. There's no
Wow.
checkpoints, but each time you die, the map kind of switches around and changes, so you'll find new things each time, which is
Okay.
cool. And I've been playing Overwatch with my friends, so just that. But I'm really excited for New Game Plus for Spider-Man soon, next week, hopefully.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, there wasn't one other game that I tried last night. Literally, I played it last night. It was Rings of Elysium.
How's that?
It's a Tencent game. That's the studio, Tencent.
Yeah. Well, Tencent owns like
Everything.
everyone,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it wasn't as polished as I thought it would be, but it wasn't. It was pretty much a PUBG copy, like a clone, pretty much.
Okay.
But they added cool stuff. They added like you could snowboard.
That's cool.
You could fly like a hang glider. It's a little. They built more into it,
So
but
it's
the polish is not there.
Like extreme sports with PUBG.
Yeah, and it was more stable. It wasn't choppy. There was no
Well,
lag.
I mean,
It was
not hard
it was
to
fun.
do.
I mean, it's free. It's free. If you want to get on the PUBG type of
Clone train.
yeah, it's free. You can't beat free. I uninstalled it after I played it because I wasn't.
I was like, nah.
I'm not a big fan of battle royale, but it can provide the fix that you're craving for if you want some BR. And I've also heard that Tencent's working on making that game available on a web browser.
Interesting.
That would be
like
sick.
a Flash game, but
That
Battle
would be
Royale.
sick.
Interesting.
Impressive.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna jump into our first story today. This is gonna be the story that dominates pretty much everything. Everyone's been waiting for this. Sony has finally announced that they will start doing crossplay and cross progression with other systems. Thank
Wow.
God. Jesus God. Sony can finally play with all the other kids in the playground. So, we have a quote here from Sony themselves, and here's what it says. The first step will be an open beta beginning today being September 26th, for Fortnite that will allow for cross-platform gameplay, progression, and commerce across PS4, Android, iOS, the Switch, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, and Mac. We see the beta as an opportunity to conduct thorough testing that ensures cross-platform play is best on PlayStation, while being mindful about the user experience from both a technical and social perspective.
That's huge.
That is Sony's quote on crossplay.
So for those that are not privy to the stance and why this is such huge news, why is this so big, Mr. Top Hat?
Basically, this has never happened before. Sony has never done this. And months ago, they were very strong in their stance. They were like, we're not doing this. We're the best. Like, just come play our games on our system. We're the best. So this is really awesome because since they're opening this up, this gives gamers what they want. Gamers want to play together. Like, I have a PS4, you have a PC, we wouldn't be able to play together. But now we can.
Loso the Great, what do you think about this?
Well, when I first was reading this on the thing, first thing that hit me was it kind of reminds me of like Apple.
Yeah.
Like Apple's like our iPhone, all our systems only works with itself. We only care about ourselves. We feel we're the best. We're only going to do that nonstop. All the rest of y'all, your Android systems, all that stuff, you play together. Y'all are the minor leagues.
Yeah, the
minor leagues.
Yeah, like we're just gonna do our thing. But now they're finally like realizing this community is just too big just to keep to themselves. As good as they're doing, probably.
They're doing really well, but
But why now? Why did this shoe drop now?
why now?
Yeah,
I think
and when will Apple play with everybody else? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what is the catalyst to finally spurn that openness? Like what needs to happen?
Right.
I think it's the community.
Yeah.
The community backlash when they were just like, no, we don't want to do this. They're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Who the
Yeah.
hell do you think you are?
Yeah.
I'm assuming there has to be some kind of data telling them that there's people. Their hold on people is loosening because people want to be able to cross-play with other people and find other platforms. There has to be some data there for them to do it. Otherwise, they wouldn't. If they
Right.
were still crushing everybody to their numbers that they liked, they stick it. But there has to be something there.
Okay.
I think they realize they'll make more money doing this than
Right.
they would
Really?
not
Yeah.
doing this.
And
Yes.
that could be another thing. Is like how can they make money off the crossplay?
How?
What-
Okay, let's say
Right.
say I'm a
What-
PlayStation owner,
Right.
right? And
And
you've got Xbox
And
and
I
you
have a PC.
and there is no crossplay, right?
Yeah.
How would Sony allowing me to play with you guys make Sony money?
Right. So we got to think. Like, what do they think? There has to be. It's always follow the money.
Well,
right?
think of it this way. Say, let's take Battlefield, for instance, right?
Okay.
Battlefield's coming out in November. Let's say I'm not a huge FPS shooter guy, which is not the case. But let's say, and you are,
Okay.
and say both of you buy Battlefield, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not really a huge shooter guy. And then you'd be like, yeah, but now that crossplay is available, we can all play together. So whatever system you have, you can just get it so we can all play.
Right.
Yes.
So
the
that would
game-
incentivize other people who maybe have a PlayStation who wouldn't normally buy a certain genre type of game. Be like, oh, all my friends are doing this, and I can play with them, even though I have Sony system. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
yeah.
So sell more games
So-
on this
so-
PlayStation platform so I can play with y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Right.
That
So
makes sense.
Games that they maybe didn't sell as much of before because they couldn't crossplay, maybe
Yeah.
now opens them up to selling more.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think.
All in
that
all, this
a
is
good
great.
strategy.
I think this is great for the gaming community as a whole.
It
Like,
is. Thank God.
That's awesome.
Superfire.
What are y'all thoughts on this? The chat's kind of quiet today. Is everybody awake this morning?
Chat is quiet.
Solid.
It's Friday, guys. The weekend. It's the
The
weekend.
weekend is around the corner.
It's right here. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
All right,
What's
so that's
next on
basically the
docket?
gist of Sony's crossplay stance. Progress, it's happening. Progress is being made. Now, to follow that up, we got to talk about something really, really upsetting. Actually, is the closure of Telltale Game Studios. I'm sure you guys have heard about this throughout. A lot of different outlets have been covering this. Basically, Telltale Games, they make The Walking Dead, kind of narrative game stories. They make The Wolf Among Us, Guardians of the Galaxy, Game of Thrones. They all have their own narrative games that Telltale does. So basically what happened was funding fell through on Thursday. They told their employees on Thursday, hey, it's not looking too good. They shut their doors on Friday and said, you got 30 minutes to leave. Whew.
That's wild. That's
No
so crazy.
60-day notice, no anything. It's like, we're closing down. You guys are gone. And they did this.
You
like,
can't do that in some states. Some
No,
states
this
have
is,
a law.
This
you
is
can't
in
do that.
California, and in California, there is a law that says you must give 60 days notice if you're going to close or have mass layoffs, which they did not because they gave 12 hours notice.
Right, they get 12 hours and 30 minutes to grab their stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lawsuit. Well,
Yeah.
you can go. You can sue a company that
Yeah,
has nothing,
actually,
no
an
money.
employee is suing them.
Yeah, of course.
Suing them
Not
for
to-
what?
I know,
money?
that's
There's
my
no
stance.
money.
There's no money.
Right.
So basically, since the closure of Telltale, this ex-employee is suing them, be like, "Hey, you pretty much fucked us sideways. Like you didn't give us any severance, no severance, which is horrible. They're in the
Yeah.
Bay Area, San Francisco. It's
Yeah,
expensive as
concrete,
hell.
crazy. Yeah. Can't afford
So
that.
basically, this lawsuit I think is not really gonna do anything because they have no money. Telltale has no money. There's nothing you can do.
Right.
But what Telltale is doing now is that they're looking for partners to fund them to finish the last season of The Walking Dead, to get it out to consumers. But there's a huge issue with this that actually God of War director Cory Ballard was like, hey, you guys can't look for partners and finish a game if you're not paying your severance to your employees that you just
Right.
dumped. So basically they're trying to finish their products without their employees that started it.
Yeah. So what I saw was that on Dr. We have it too that 250 people were laid off.
Yeah.
But they held on to 25
Yeah.
developers to try to finish off this game, and they're still looking for people.
Well, they're
To
finished. The 25 is finishing off Minecraft Story Mode for
Gotcha.
something else.
Okay.
But the Walking Dead project is on hold or canceled because all those people in the 250, that was the whole Walking Dead team gone.
Right.
Mm.
And
So they're
Sometimes
looking for outside parties to
that's-
finish that project without paying their
Yeah.
employees to do it.
Yeah. Who's gonna? I mean, that's just messed up. Eventually, someone will do it because
Because
they'll
money.
find because money. Someone will eventually. That's so foul. That's so messed up.
Yeah, how bad is it? I didn't even know there was a Walking Dead game until the news that the company making it is going out of business. I mean, do you know anybody that's bought the game?
No.
Is
Do you know
that-
anybody that's ever talked about the game?
Yeah, I mean,
They're like, yeah,
but
no,
not-
this game is hot. Buy this.
but not. I don't like those games personally because they're just not my cup of tea. But I mean, for those people that like them, this is a huge blow because
Right.
this is a unique genre.
Yeah.
Not enough people like it. That's why they go out of business.
Well, what I found more interesting was as I was looking into the online, checking out articles about this, was that Telltale is now the 10th studio in the past year to close.
Yeah.
Major studio to close.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the
Oh.
industry that all these major studios are closing?
I don't know because Capcom Vancouver, yeah,
Right,
they
yes,
closed,
yes.
and they're huge.
Yeah.
Visceral Games closed. Like,
So there's
you
something.
called it.
There's some seediness in the system there that these are major studios.
Yeah.
These aren't super small ones, and they're going out. So how are the small ones supposed to survive? Like, is someone gobbling up the bigger games?
I don't know. I think my guess would be that studios and publishers are trying to go where the people want, as in to be like, okay, people want this type of game. We don't have enough resources to do these multiple projects, so people want this. We're gonna cut some resources
Mhm.
and make this one project,
Right.
which is what I think is happening, which is fucked up. Like that means you're totally cutting out genres of gaming that people want.
Right. That just off of RIP maybe don't have the profits that the other types do, but they serve a purpose. They serve a big community.
Yeah.
Just maybe not enough to hold the studios.
Yeah, so bigger publishers would be like, I'm not seeing those numbers, kid. Time to go.
Yeah, that's just wild. Yeah, no, when I saw that it was a 10th studio, I'm like, man, there's something there. That's just
Crazy.
if it was a one-off, you're like,
Yeah.
maybe they messed up business-wise. They just
Yeah.
didn't handle their funds there. But to be the 10th one,
Did you say 10th this year?
10th this year.
Whoa. Let's think about that for a second.
10th this year.
this year.
I don't know if it was calendar. I don't know if calendar year or 12-month period.
Or like
a
But either
fiscal
or.
year.
Bro, that's more than one a month.
That's, still,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If it's September, if it's since January 2018, that's more than one. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Even if it's a fiscal year calendar, it's still huge.
yeah. Even if it's just a 12-month period, that's still crazy. One every month and a few days. There's gonna be
Ridiculous.
So that means we'll have at least 2 more closed before the end of the year.
It could, or it could have been a virtue. I mean, games are the gaming industry is making more money than ever, right?
Right.
It might just be, they might just be like trimming the fat, like kind of weeding out the weeds.
Yeah, I mean, these are people's lives, though. Like, the fucked up thing is Telltale was still hiring people, like, 2 weeks prior to this closure. That is messed up.
Right.
You know what? That happens when you're relying on funding instead of sales.
Okay, but
If
to
you're
hire-
funding-
if you're struggling for funding, why hire more people to pay them? What? You own a business. Tell me what the thinking is.
Well, if somebody's funding you, right? Let's say they say I'm gonna give you $10 million for this game.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, and so you hire people. You're going on the faith that you're going to get a check for $10 million spread over time, so you can comfortably hire these people,
Right.
right? So you're developing it. You don't see the sales. You're still in the hopes of eventually finishing the game
Yeah.
and then selling it. But now, as the funder, if I cut funding, if I'm like, you know what, I can't do the $10 million. I don't got it no more.
I don't have it. Sorry.
And you're like, yeah, how much can you give me? One.
It's like,
Like, what is there to do? You're relying on funding to get the project done instead of the sales. That's going to be that's always going to be the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think how they handled it was really like, really, really horrible to those people.
How are you supposed to handle it though?
Tell them before, way
Well,
before. You're such,
Yeah. I mean, in theory, it would be one of those. You're going out of business at a point.
yeah,
right?
like oh tomorrow.
The minute
like,
you know that you're going out of business, like you can start working the process of being, hey,
Things aren't
figure-
looking so
figure out a way to
hot.
do this without being total douchebags about it.
Right.
So I think that's what it was. It's just like, tell you the day before, we're shutting our doors, and then next day you show up, you have 30 minutes, grab your stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Right.
have more respect for humanity and the people that worked for you and put away their
Absolutely.
hours.
that made you famous. That
Yes.
made these games for you.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I think a really cool thing that Ubisoft did actually, I think one of their studios are based in California. They went to this restaurant and was like, hey, all ex-Telltale employees just got laid off. Come to this place. We'll pay for all your food and we'll interview you right there.
Right. And
We'll
I was,
interview you.
Like right there.
Not
we'll
hire
pay for
you?
all your shit. We'll
Not
interview
hire
you.
you?
look, you
Ubisoft's huge, man. That's only 250 people. That's like nothing, right?
Yeah, but like I thought that was cool that they would at least extend their hand and be like, hey, or their HR department is like, yo,
Right.
fucking get them right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you make the play off of it. They look terrible. You make yourself
Yeah.
look better by
Yeah.
doing this. And I also saw that a few of the other studios were doing hashtags on their Twitters.
Yeah.
Hashtag Telltale Shutdown or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that to support them.
Underneath their open opportunities. So just to help those employers that got let off, hey, these spots are open at our studios here and there to try to help.
Yes.
try
Which
to
is
help them
awesome,
out. So
which
it
is
seems like
super awesome.
Yeah.
Frankly, software developers don't really have a hard time finding a job. To be honest,
Well, I mean, they're
it's
talented
not gonna
guys.
be.
They're
It's
talented
not
people.
gonna be that. It's not that hard. Yeah.
They're talented.
You may have to
people.
take a pay cut. You might have to take a little bit of a haircut to get into the next job if you want one right away. But if you hold out for a little bit, you'll
Yeah.
usually find a pretty good job.
But isn't a video game developer such a niche thing in software development, or do those people cross over to other sectors?
Video game development
sure.
is. Yes, you're right. It is a little bit specialized because you use libraries, right?
Right.
But the programming language usually is still
The same type of thing.
usually
I
still.
feel like to get to that level
Yeah.
of being a video game developer, you would have those skills to
Yeah.
like
transfer
apply-
over. You
to
can find you can
apply.
find another job. You just might not love it. It's
Right.
like, oh, here I am in a
Right.
hospital doing something. Like that.
Yeah,
Like for you
Let's say real lives.
technical viewers out there, like you transitioning from writing drivers in C to working in to building websites in PHP was very like almost the same thing.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
Okay, so there's a lot of hope.
yeah, yeah. It's easy. It's not.
I'm
It's
sure-
not like a factory close. It's not like Ford shut down. Like it's where when you're working in a factory, all you're doing is the same thing. Lift this, and that's it.
right.
Manual.
These skills are transferable to other
Correct.
to other areas.
Correct.
This is
Alright.
also offer the smaller, maybe some smaller studios to step up into that arena
Yeah.
by hiring some of these people, because it kind of seems like it's almost like kind of how the U.S. is kind of going now too. It's like the rich are getting richer,
Uh-huh.
and the small studios can survive because they're staying small, but the middle
Yep.
is getting wiped out.
Yeah.
So like, is that good for gaming? Is that bad for gaming? Is it just what it is?
Well, it's rough because the middle studios would be like, oh, we have to be creative to stay relevant, but being creative means he's taking a risk. If your creative game fails, you're fucked.
right, and not only taking risk and being creative, but it takes money to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
it. And if you're not able to push out your product quick enough or with enough marketing behind it to make the money back, then you're like, well, we made this cool game, but now we're broke.
Right.
So,
True.
So it's such a.
Who was that? There was a
Terrible.
pitcher. He invested in a game and he lost all his money.
Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schilling.
38 studios. 38 studios. Yeah.
right. It was like $10 or $15 million.
There was a
They put into
lawsuit
these
with
things and-
him in the state of Rhode Island. I don't know any backstory on it, but I know it was Rhode Island versus that studio. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but they closed.
He's kind of a dirtbag, so he probably deserves it. So.
All right, we have to move on to our next topic. We're going to talk about an update to a story we had last week, and that's going to be cloud saves on Nintendo's service. I said wrongly, I will admit, last week, that the cloud saves disappear after you unsubscribe to the Nintendo Switch online service.
I almost had a heart attack when you said that.
This is not the case. This is not the case. The update is that if you buy the subscription, your cloud saves will stay there for, I think it's 6 months after you stop using the service. So basically, say you buy the service for a month, you upload all your save crap onto the cloud, you stop using it after that month, it's still there for 6 months, but you can't access it because you don't have the subscription.
So it's just hanging out,
It's,
floating.
it's a paywall. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you can access me once you get the paywall down.
What
which
happens
means the
after 6
subscription.
months? What happens?
It goes away.
Then they delete it.
Oh,
Then,
they give you
then it goes away. It's just similar to how Sony and Microsoft do theirs. So
It's like a cloud save purgatory. You're like,
kinda, yeah. It's like
Yeah. It's on an island somewhere just
Yeah.
chilling,
So
not doing nothing.
for everyone watching or listening, that's the update to that, which is a good update because before I thought that was like, damn Nintendo, that's shitty. But
Yo,
This is a good update.
By the way, if your son's really gonna buy the Switch, I'm gonna let me know if you do it. I'm gonna go.
well,
Switch
he's
too,
he's
man.
saving money. He seems dedicated to it, so we'll see. He's keeping an eye on
You
it.
have a Switch already?
me, no.
You gonna get one?
Yeah, because that actually segues into what we're going to talk about is Smash.
Oh,
I'm gonna get one for
There you
Smash.
go. Nice.
Are you gonna get it just so you can play Smash?
Yes. I love Smash
that's-
Bros. Smash Bros is fucking
That's what
awesome.
Nintendo loves.
Yep.
And they're capitalizing on everyone's love for Smash Bros.
Whoa! We just touched on something for against crossplay, or no, that's exclusives,
Against?
right? No, that's not.
That's
No,
It's a
that's.
Smash exclusive.
Well,
A
the
Smash
fact that you're gonna
exclusive.
buy
exclusive.
Switch just so you can play. Smash.
I mean, there's other games that I would like to play, but Smash is like the game.
Right.
that's the game then. Okay.
It's the game.
Right.
And they're coming out with GameCube and GameCube controller support for Smash for the Switch. Thank God, because that's what people need. That's what I need. I ain't playing Smash on that bullshit Pro Controller crap.
You said GameCube?
Yeah. So basically, the GameCube adapter for the Switch is going to be.
Isn't GameCube an old system?
Yeah, it's going to be $20, and the controller is going to be $30. A little bit of an Apple move there, Nintendo.
Yeah.
But worth it. I'm going to get one because you just the GameCube is the pro way to play. Like if you go to a Smash tournament,
Yeah.
90% of people are going to be using GameCube controllers.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So super stoked about that. You guys gonna play some Smash when it comes out? Because I
Absolutely.
am.
Absolutely.
I got to take down Long Time. Thinks he's good. He's not.
Call out.
Here's
Call
the-
out.
I I mean, Nintendo just they tug at heartstrings, don't they? They just know the games people
They know.
loved forever, and they're like, oh, here's this new version on this console, and boom, you need to come to us to get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, then they disappear, but yeah, no. I mean, Sony's trying to do it on a much wider scale.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo's like, we'll take this one game for 1 year, and we love it, and then we'll move on to the next one, just like they did with Pokemon a few years ago, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
it seems every few years they reinvent themselves that way.
Yeah. There's a Smash bundle coming out for it too, specially designed Switch system with Joy-Cons. The dock is specially designed.
Is that the one you're getting? The Smash bundle?
I don't know. If it's the same price as just getting a Switch, I mean, yeah, I guess, because it comes with the game, so I'd be getting the game for free, I guess, essentially.
Fortnite bundle or Smash bundle?
Oh.
My son's
Smash.
gonna get one of them.
Oh,
Smash.
well,
Smash.
Smash.
Well,
Because
Fortnite's free, right?
It's true Fortnite.
yes.
Even on Switch.
But if you
Screw
get the
Fortnite.
bundle, Smash would be free, because it's in the bundle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So Smash bundle.
I like
All right,
Smash.
bundle. Cool.
I think. Do you think your son would like Smash as well? Has he played Smash before?
No, he'll like it though.
Oh,
He'll like it, but
he'll totally like
but he
it.
wants the Fortnite joint.
All right. We got a question on the chat. Mr. Top Hat, did you hear about a white hat hacker promising to live stream his bid to hack into Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook account this Sunday? Ooh.
No, I did not.
No.
I did not hear about that. I would like to know more. If
He will live stream that?
you could provide that or link that up maybe in the
Yo,
chat.
That's an Insta follow. Can you bring it, Mr. Top Hat?
You don't even know what you're talking about, long time.
I am Rambo. Thank you for that tidbit of information. I wasn't privy to that. Were you guys?
I was not.
That sounds like that sounds definitely interesting.
watch
This
that.
is like
I'll
remember
watch
Swordfish?
that. I'll totally watch
Right.
that.
Remember the movie Swordfish
Yes.
where Wolverine was forced to like hack something on the spot?
Yeah.
This dude's gonna live stream to the whole world like hacking Zuckerberg's Facebook.
That's
This
like the
would be so
biggest,
epic, bro.
biggest balls
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
planet.
No, the only thing I remember about Swordfish is Halle Berry.
Huh?
The only thing I remember about Swordfish is Halle Berry.
He's smoking in that movie.
That's true.
Hey, what can you do?
All right, next thing we're going to talk about, something you guys mentioned.
Oh, you got another call out too.
Well, it's all talk. No one's worried about that, man.
Okay. All right, there it is. Thanks, Division Matrix.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sweet.
All right,
When
next-
is this happening? When we
Is
got.
that Sunday? Another one.
It's this Sunday.
Yeah, set your alarms.
Okay, we have to move on. Talk about Xbox.
Let's do it.
Xbox.
Oh.
Getting mouse and keyboard support, partnering with Razer. More details on this are: first game to enable this feature will be Warframe. I don't know how Captain Stibby's going to feel about that because it's going to be weird. Warframe with mouse and keyboard is very strange. I've done it. It's weird.
Just like getting used to. But yeah, no, that's definitely odd.
So basically, what you guys actually mentioned to me was how they're gonna lobby this, as in pull it within the game. Like, are they gonna have so if I hook up my keyboard and mouse and you have a controller, I'm gonna smoke you because I have a keyboard and mouse. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
How is Xbox or Microsoft gonna make this fair?
What's the advantage they're going to give to controller users versus?
Yeah, are they
keyboard
gonna separate them in a pool? So if you plug in a controller, be like, okay, we're gonna put you in the matchmaking controller area.
No.
And then other people, and then
But
mouse and keyboard will
But
be
you can't do that
separate.
because then it takes away from the point of playing with your friends. Because what
Right.
if your friends are playing on different
Right.
different setups?
So do you think they'll have to mix then?
Yeah, it'd
they'll
make
have
sense.
to?
There will be the obvious.
Do you think it's on
performance.
the? Do you think it's on the developer or the studio to enable it? To be like, hey, like, we won't enable this feature. You can do it. You could try, but we're not going to enable it. Do you think it's on them to do it?
No.
Or just have it enabled across the board?
For those that accept that there is a performance benefit to using keyboard and mouse, let's just assume that there is. Let's
Right.
take that stance, right?
There is.
There's always going to be a performance benefit. Even long time, as long time mentioned, right now before this allowing of keyboard and mouse, there's already people using modded controllers on Xbox,
Right.
and that gives them
And
a
pro
performance
controllers
benefit.
have extra buttons as well on them.
Right. So it's so casual that okay, you know, they're using a little bit better equipment, but it's not that big of a deal according to
Right.
to most of the gamers that we've asked. Unless if you're going pro, then yeah, you'll have to use keyboard and mouse. Or if you're doing competitive, if you're in a competitive scene,
Right.
you've got to use every edge that you can. But if you're hanging out, sitting on your couch after work, I mean, who cares if you're using keyboard and mouse, right?
Well,
And
I think
not-
you're underestimating the
Yeah.
rage of the gaming community.
Yes.
ends.
Come on, you know how crazy people are?
No
Ah.
insane gamers are.
But it never ends though. Like, okay, on PC, it's the wild wild west. People can use the craziest,
Yeah.
refresh monitors, the laser mouse,
Right.
all the crazy,
All the peripherals.
yeah, all the peripherals, and they might have the most awesome macros set up on. Like, for example, I got macros set up on. I don't know if you could see on my mouse the buttons on the side. So it's kind of cheating, but it doesn't really matter. You know, people are using it. There's always somebody with better equipment.
Have they released any price points for this?
Not that I've heard.
Not-
I think they're going to talk about it more.
For the keyboard?
Yeah, with the partnership there.
No, I haven't heard any
Too.
prices about
If it's
it.
a Razer product, it's gonna be expensive.
All right. So it's gonna be comparable to a modded controller, or cheaper.
I don't know. The Pro controller that Xbox has and PlayStation have are both like $150-ish,
Right.
which is balls expensive.
Yes.
But a good keyboard and mouse, that's on the cheaper end, man. $150.
$100
They're
is.
pretty-
That's on the cheaper end for a high quality keyboard and mouse setup.
So
to
that
be
makes some
honest.
sense because so instead of buying one of the super high end ones, if you buy theirs, then they're just making more money for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. And that way you have both.
I'm just
Have a controller
worried about
for
the
games you didn't
matchmaking.
use controllers for, and use keyboard for those other ones.
Now here's a cool route for Microsoft. If their users are using keyboard and mouse,
Mhm.
they already have this gaming console. It'd be so easy for them to push an update, and it's a full blown Windows machine.
Right.
they're not going to do that. I understand what you're saying, but they're not going to do that.
Um,
The Xbox CPU
Why wouldn't they?
cannot handle that.
why wouldn't? Well, I mean, on the next generation, it's just put
Oh,
a
the
system,
next
yeah.
generation. Oh.
yeah. This is all
If their-
set-
if
this
their
is all set up
CPU
for the
can,
future.
It's all
handle
set up-
it.
that's-
Let's get you used
It's
to
the
this.
long game, baby.
Let's get you used to this idea that
Right.
Xbox could take a keyboard and mouse. And
Yep.
on the next one, we're going to hit you over the head. It's going to be just a full blown computer.
Yep.
I think the best thing about this is it opens up genres of games that weren't necessarily good on console, like RTS's strategy, and it makes it more accessible on Xbox,
Okay.
which is what I like about it.
Well, one of the things that broke college students, because I was a broke college student, you can't have both a computer and a console. If you could do your research and your homework on your Xbox, on your same TV, all in one, like all you got to do is whip out your keyboard and mouse,
Right.
and it's your workstation rig.
So make
Right.
it like
It's-
instead of a PC.
It is a PC, but it's an Xbox.
Right.
It's a that would be awesome.
It's just a media center. at
It's
that
just a
point.
media center,
Right.
right.
You hit all facets of your life. Everything you do is going to be through this
Yep.
one console. Which makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with Scarlet, which is the code name for the next Xbox.
Is it?
Yep.
There you go.
Holiday 2020, guys. It's happening. I'm predicting it right
Just
now.
go!
Holiday 2020.
Justo in the house. How you doing, Justo?
All right, you guys hear about China banning Twitch?
Why?
Because they ban everything.
Why
That's
would
true.
you ban Twitch?
Why would you ban something that's insanely popular and brings you
They-
money?
They ban everything. Those people don't have no control of their life. That dude is there like, nah, y'all don't need this. Listen to me.
They ban everything. That's the reason.
Listen, go to work, go home. That's it. No Twitch. No fun for
No
you.
fun. No
That's
fun.
it.
No
That's what they
expressing
do.
yourself.
Let it go. That's it.
Dirty salami. Oh, there's our resident troll right there. Where's
Yeah.
Captain Stiffy? Captain Stiffy's he's wrapping up a deadline for a project that we got. So
Yeah. He's busy.
Yeah, he's busy. He's in the other room. He sees you. He hears you. He's coming for you.
Yeah, he
And
knows.
He's gonna
He
call
knows
you
where you
out.
are.
He's gonna call you out for a
sad.
challenge.
He's sad. That's all. It's all right. He'll be back. But
But speaking
yeah.
of Captain Stiffy,
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
we're gonna launch into some Fallout news because Captain Stiffy loves Fallout.
Wait, no. I want to know why do you guys think?
We don't know. We don't have an answer.
we're
This
telling you.
is a fun exercise. Why would you ban Twitch?
Because there's too much access to information. They control all information to their people over there. Why you can't just have people on Twitch saying whatever they want?
That's true, because you're dogging China right now. They don't
Yeah.
want to hear themselves.
Yeah,
being
they don't want
dogged.
to hear that.
You went
We
to
are on
China.
Twitch.
Yeah, that's allowed.
That's yes. Well, I VPN, so.
You're
You're allowed to say that?
They're gonna get
You
you.
guys allowed to
They're
say
gonna
that?
find you now.
Yeah, no. I mean, they
Hi,
love to control
Krista.
information because they do that alone.
Welcome to the channel. What do? We talk about the latest gaming news and we find topics to argue about. Like right now, we're talking about why would China ban Twitch, and
But
Our man here is dogging.
They just censor everything. You
That's-
saw how it was. You were just there not a few months ago.
Yeah.
Did you see any minorities?
Does this really surprise you? Does this really surprise
Does
you?
it really surprise you?
No, it does not.
Hold on,
They were
kind
total-
of.
They were total
Kind of.
control of everything, right?
Kind of, because gaming is huge in China,
Right.
right?
The game is okay.
I bet you Tencent. I bet you Tencent had some pull in this.
Communicating is the fact that they're trying to limit. And on Twitch, other things happen too besides the gaming. Other forms of information get passed along.
Okay. So they're gonna make their own Twitch, a censored version of Twitch.
Probably.
Probably, I guess.
They probably censor it like they do. Don't they do that for Facebook and for like Google is?
You can't access Google
You can't access Google at all.
You can't
How
access
can you not
Facebook with
access the best search engine that there is?
because they
in the
got
world?
Baidu. They want you to
Right.
use Baidu,
Right,
which
exactly.
is their own
So-
like doctored Google.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
so they'll make their own version of it and have people do it.
Just feels like China's about to kidnap you.
Tell them come for me. Try it.
Oh, call out! Call out! Let's go.
I got my boy in DC.
If you
He'll
ever
throw a
go to
bomb
China,
over
they'll be
there.
like, it's him.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
China is they are really strict.
So I am not surprised that this
Yeah, it
happened.
doesn't sound shocking at all.
Okay. All right.
Is this a
Twitch
recent?
bitch?
How recent was it that they banned it? Was it live there for a while and they recently banned it? They realized what was going on. They're like, nah, we gotta get rid of it.
I think they just were like, we need to stop this and reevaluate what's going on.
Gotcha. Exactly. Yeah. See,
Okay.
back news information was happening. They're like, nah, too many people were.
It's like, hold on.
No, I think generally anything that's non-Chinese that gets super popular, they want their own version of it. Google blocked. We'll do Baidu.
Which makes sense.
Uber blocked. We have Didi.
Right.
Facebook blocked. We have WeChat.
Yeah.
They have they kind of do their own. Oh, Twitch is the new thing. Blocked. Let's make our own
Correct.
Chinese.
What if
Twitch.
they just change, like reverse the word from Twitch, just make it backwards, be like, that's it, that's ours.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah. No. And then they'll make it good and better, and then they'll continue to be.
Krista, argue about Sony's original reasons for not allowing cross-platform play. We hit that up. We actually led off the podcast.
Yeah.
This week's episode.
We'll
with
do like
that.
a super 30-second like elevator pitch, like what we covered. Basically, Sony didn't want crossplay because they were losing out on money for people buying stuff through another platform. That is the main reason why they didn't want crossplay in the first place, because they weren't getting a cut of money. Now they want crossplay because the backlash was so bad that they're getting a lot of ill will, and to be honest, you can't hinder on your exclusives all the time. You just can't. So they're like, okay, we should start beta with Fortnite crossplay. They did say they're gonna try and do it with other games. My prediction is Rocket League is next. Probably maybe Warframe or some sort of other battle royale. Maybe PUBG actually. PUBG would be a rumor because it's been recently rated for PlayStation, so I would expect some crossplay with that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So that's why.
Yeah. But you could always rewind to the end of the
Yeah,
to
it was
beginning
the
of
first
episode.
story we talked
We
about.
spent a good 10 minutes talking about
Yeah.
that. All right, what's the next?
So we should talk about Fallout in honor of Captain Stiffy not being in attendance today. Fallout 76 beta date announced October 23rd for Xbox, October 30th for everybody else.
Okay.
Okay.
Beta is closed, which means it's only available to the people who have pre-ordered it.
Why do
So,
we
sorry.
advance for Xbox?
Right.
There might be some advanced deal. I know Xbox has a bundle with Fallout 76. It's like a
Okay.
special version of the Xbox. Comes with a digital download of the game, not even the physical copy of the game. Horse shit, in my opinion. But I think that's why they have a little bit of an exclusivity right there. But
Okay.
Gotcha.
this
Okay,
isn't
so
even a
7 days,
beta.
that's-
Don't kid yourself. This is a fucking demo. This is not a beta. The game comes out November 14th, and they're launching a beta on the 30th of October. Like, that's 3 weeks. You don't have time to do anything. It's a demo.
That's funny. I like the 7-day window. That's pretty cool.
So that's that news about Fallout. And let's see, we talked about Smash on Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about Blackout. Call of Duty
Okay.
Black Ops 4. Did you guys hear about that? The PS4 launch exclusivity. So basically, the content you would get first on PlayStation was probably, I think, about a month or a few more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's only a week. So basically, if I have PlayStation, you have Xbox, I get shit before you do, a week before you do.
Right.
So, shortened down to a week. Good move.
Yeah.
I think this is going to destroy PUBG, like we talked about last week. You agree with that one? Agree with that statement?
Sure. If you say so, I'll follow your lead on this one.
This guy knows what's up.
My thing is more. I think, like, it kind of feels like how music releases are now. Like a lot of times with all the streaming services, a lot of time you have a lot of artists now are now signing exclusive deals with certain streaming services. So like was on Apple. So like you can hit the Drake CD on the Apple streaming for like 2 or 3 days first before it went to all the other ones.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing with the music industry.
The same thing like Jay-Z does with Tidal, like him and Beyonce.
It's the exact same thing.
Exact same thing. 7 day week prior before it hits Spotify and all the other ones to try to get people to force it. Try to get them to use their streaming service. So it sounds similar to that.
Yeah,
it's trying to make sense.
Pretty much exactly
You're
that,
right.
actually.
Exactly.
Welcome to the Stream All Around Music Podcast. Welcome. He asked the question, how do you guys feel about digital downloads versus physical discs?
I guess we'll just go left to right. What do you think?
I like physical discs.
I also like physical discs.
I'll put it towards a music standpoint. I'm an old person, so I like physically holding stuff. I can remember part of the joy of getting music back in the day was looking through the booklets, seeing the credits and all that stuff. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I love physically having something to look at.
Yeah.
Album covers and all that stuff. When it's all digital, it's there. It's just I don't know. There's no real connection to it. It's just there.
So do we have a consensus on it's all?
I like
we all
physical.
discs?
I tend to like the physical.
I understand the advantage of digital, but I enjoy having a case.
Yeah.
Like I bought God of War because I like having the case. I like having like opening it and you're like, yes, like this is a new game right here.
I feel like you own the disc, whereas if it's digital, you just you bought permission to use the content or listen.
Yeah,
or
and plus, if you get digital and say you want to upgrade to a pro or like a new system, you're stuck with the games on your on that system. So.
Salami, a Dominican Drake. Let's get that right. Not doing that PR stuff. Love them. Let it go. Dominican. Get it right. But I think we all said physical, right? Because we're all
yeah.
We're all sentimental. We're all sentimental here. I think that's what it is.
What's that?
We're all just sentimental.
Yeah. Well, because we've known what it was like to have physical discs.
Right.
Maybe our kids will grow up and be like, "Why are you giving me this for? Like, you
It's
should
like, what the hell? I can just download
It
this
should
shit.
just be in my account. Like, what's the point of
what do I
this?
do with this thing? Where does it go? Like, so eventually it's gonna be that way.
Well, that and it takes more effort on the part of the publishers to do the cover art.
Right, to physically create it.
Yeah.
Is a lot of
True, but that means I don't know. I like Horizon Zero Dawn has a super dope collector's edition. I'm thinking about getting and has like a statue, a book. It's like, damn man,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Let's do it. All
All right, you guys want to move on to the next topic here? We're going to talk about a little bit of lesser news, I guess. Just more on individual game circuit. Devil May Cry 5 is going to have microtransactions. Not fucking cool. I'm a huge fan of Devil May Cry. I played 4. I know everyone's probably like, oh, you only played 4. That's only 1 out of the 5 series. All right,
Wow,
whatever.
top hat. Microtransactions are here to stay. They're not going anywhere.
They're not going. Just get used to it. That's all games are going to do.
Yeah, $500 million.
They shouldn't be
That
in a
was you.
single-player game.
You said $500 million.
I
a
did
month?
say that.
A month?
No, a
A
year.
year.
Oh my
A year.
God.
$500 million a year. They ain't going nowhere.
Just on loot boxes in FIFA. Yes,
Yep.
I know, but this is a single-player game. This should not be.
It's
I like it.
And they're Capcom's bullshit reason for
Judy-
this shit.
Judy K.
Judy
I like it. I wanted to make that joke earlier. I was waiting for a perfect time to say it, but yes, I thought we looked like an Oreo also. Money. Love you.
That is
Keep it
very
up.
funny.
Great job.
That is very funny. Creative. Points for
Mad
creativity.
funny.
Brown
Real funny.
Oreo.
Coffee flavored.
So funny. All
That's
right.
the name of the podcast. The Brown Oreos.
Nice. So I'm not happy about microtransactions. Bad.
Microtransactions.
Bad.
Get used to it. There ain't
I
no
know.
way.
New Death Stranding footage. New trailer. No idea what it means. Kojima is a goddamn mystery man. So, still looking forward to Death Stranding. Pretty pumped about that. No one knows what it is. Literally nobody, not even the actors in the game knows what it is. Now we should talk about Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Guys excited for Red Dead 2?
Yes.
I am fucking pumped for Red Dead 2.
That's all I see when I go online. People talking about this game.
You
Do
can
you like
cop it?
westerns?
Excited.
Do you guys
You
like
can cop it,
westerns?
Huh?
You can cop it?
Nah.
Come on.
I'm
Do you
a
like
hater.
westerns,
I'm a
though?
hater now. I'm an old man on the couch now. Maybe.
Yo,
I'll
this-
think about it. I'll think about it.
You only play the games you're good at. He don't play any other games except NBA Live because that's the only thing he could beat me on. He beats me every time.
Expand your horizons.
I'll think about it.
Play other games,
I'll think
man.
about it. I'll think about it. Stop
Anyway,
yelling.
I'm super
Why y'all
pumped for
yelling
Red
at
Dead
me?
Redemption 2.
You need to come
Very
catch your
excited.
medicine at some shooter games, Los.
Well, go ahead. My bad.
Sorry.
Everyone's coming. I'm
see
trying to
it.
talk about news here, and they're just like, "Fuck you, I'm better. Fuck you, I'm better."
This is what I do.
Justo,
I'm here
right
to
here,
cause-
live. Right
I'm here to
here.
mess around.
Right here.
I'm messing around with everybody.
Live.
That's what we
NBA
do.
2K. But he sandbagged. He'll sandbag the first 3
That's
quarters,
right.
give you a 20-point lead, and then rip your heart out.
All right. Come on, man. Mr. Top Hat's getting mad. Come on.
All right,
back, to
sorry.
the news. Back to the news.
Back to the news. Back to the news. Stop it. Sorry.
Let's do it.
Sorry.
Not super a lot of news with Red Dead. It went gold, super cool.
Nice.
Going gold means it's ready to go, shipping pretty much. The download for this game, this is also why I'm kind of a fan of physical here against digital. This game's download is 105 fucking gigs.
That's
That is massive.
That's crazy. That's
105 gigs?
Yes, Dark Souls 1,
Dude.
2, 3, all expansions, I don't even think probably maybe hit 100. Like, this is huge.
Yeah.
You would need, like, allocate a lot of time to download this thing. Rather if
Yeah.
you just get it on a disc, you plug it in. So, that is a massive, massive amount.
right.
Which means this game is going to be huge. It's going to be the biggest game Rockstar has ever made, is what they
Mhm.
said. Super pumped about it. Guys should get it so we can play online together.
Definitely feels like it. You can feel the energy on whenever I go online. I can see either Twitter or any of them. You can hear people talking about it. You can just feel it coming. This is what people are going to be playing.
PlayStation will have some exclusive content 30 days before everybody else.
Nice.
30 days.
That's a lot of fucking time.
It's a lot of time.
Some of this content will include some of the online content. I'm not sure what it will be, but just look out for that.
Yo,
PlayStation
30
users.
days in the gaming industry is forever.
So long.
Like, it's been how long since Spider-Man came
It's
out?
like
And
a
everybody feels
season.
old.
A month,
So it's
almost a
like-
month,
Everybody finished it already.
almost a
Who
month.
played it?
Almost a month? So
Came out the
almost
7th.
30.
It
It's
came
not
out the
even 30
7th.
days, and it
Yeah.
feels like it's old news.
Yeah. Everybody
30
finished it already.
yeah.
What's next?
Because we're about to go into the fucking gauntlet of fall releases for video games. So
Yeah,
it's
you
like
get out the way.
as soon as you hit October, it's like a fucking trail.
Whoa, it is already 11:45. Let's.
Yo, we've been talking
we probably
mad
yeah
long.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna
time's
run
been
through
flying. Yeah.
through some of these ones here. We got new Sekiro gameplay, super cool. Shows boss fight, dope. Check that out.
Yeah.
New Battlefield like game coming out, World War III. Looks pretty cool. I'd check that out as well. Activision's new MMO game.
New world.
Activision, I'm sorry.
No,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Huge
Amazon.
difference.
That was cool, like you said this other day on that. That was pretty
Sig, you said that looked really cool.
Yeah, we missed the price. I mean, I think you needed to know somebody to get invitation to that Amazon.
Probably.
Amazon's making, guys, if you guys don't know, we kind of just use that really quickly.
Breezed over that.
Amazon's making their own MMO game. They're throwing their hat into the mix, into the gaming industry. It's going to compete with World of Warcraft. The name of the
Gonna
game
try.
is New World. And right now they've already sent out invitations for private alpha testing.
Okay.
And the feedback from the lucky people that have been able to try it have been great. They say it looks awesome. They
Very
say,
positive.
yeah. I'm excited. Amazon does everything great.
Right.
I know for a fact that right now Twitch, we're streaming on live, and I'm sure the backbone of it is on Amazon's content delivery network.
Oh, for
Their
sure.
AWS.
Probably.
They're huge. Everything they do is great. I ordered something the other day, and it arrived same day. I kind of thought, like, what kind of witchcraft is this?
What wizardry is this?
I think it was something for the house.
Now, how are they planning to release this? Through their own
Through their
Probably just physical disc.
physical disc, or is this gonna be? Can you do it like on the Fire Stick?
That
Are
would
you
be
able
cool.
to download it and play
That
on
would
Fire
be
Stick
cool.
through their own system? Our Prime member is gonna be able to just get the game.
even sicker.
That would be
Right?
awesome.
Like here
That-
you go. You already paid for this membership.
Yes.
Boom. Here's a free game for you to play.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Right.
Twitch is owned by Amazon. It was like buku bucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's totally gonna be huge.
Yeah, if they do that. That'd be sick.
All right, some other things we got to run through, I guess. Anthem reaches full alpha stage. Good job, BioWare. That means all your shit's in the game and it's working.
Nice.
You just got to polish it up, bug fix it, actually put some story in there. That'd be great. Let's see. So awesome things for Xbox owners. Xbox Games with Gold for October are Victor Vaughn and Overcooked. Get Overcooked, guys. Overcooked is very, very fun.
People love that.
Victor
game.
Vaughn, no fucking clue what that is.
Yeah.
PlayStation members, your Plus free games for this month of October include Laser League and Friday the 13th, That's some straight shit right there. Sorry. Like, Friday the 13th is a fun game, but there's not going to be any more
Top hat,
content
top
created
hat. Let's
for
do
it.
this.
Get the hell out
The
of
rest
here.
of these news, we'll just post it on. We'll post it on our info. Just to wrap it up. Let's freestyle a bit. What are you guys doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? I am going to play some games.
Which games?
Dead Cells. A lot of Dead Cells. And then some more Dead Cells. I'm going to play Dead Cells this weekend.
Nice.
Okay.
And Doom.
What are you doing?
Do. This weekend,
Yeah.
I'm gonna finally finish Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Nice.
You're going to commit?
I'm gonna commit.
Are you going to bring God of War home and play it?
I don't think I'll have enough time to do that, but if I can, I would like to try God of War. I've never played any God of the Wars, and I would like to try it so I have feedback to report for
You
next
have to
week's,
promise me you
next
will
week's
play
podcast.
2 hours minimum of it. You will give it 2 hours.
I can't promise this week. If it doesn't happen this week, next week. Because like I said, I've committed to finishing Ghost Recon
Right, right.
Wildlands.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm about 90% of the maybe 95% of the way.
Man, if you're impressed by that game, God of War's going to blow you away, dude.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, the graphics on Tomb Raider is
It looks good?
it's really good.
What about you?
That's-
What do you
that's
got?
all
What do you got going on this weekend?
I'm doing. I have a family trip to Dallas. So
Family
I'm
trip to
gonna
Nice.
be in
Dallas.
for a
Yo,
few
if you
days,
had a
chilling
Switch,
out.
you could play.
We could
on the
play
go
while we
with
were
your
there,
family.
But no, don't have it. So we're gonna be doing that, hanging out, family time. You know, if anybody knows me, that's what I do on the weekend.
Hang out with her family. Okay.
Real quick, I had a point I want to take to you. Fortnite.
Fortnite.
How y'all feel about them stealing all these rappers' dances and putting them in the game?
They're stealing rappers' dances?
Yeah, that's all they do.
How are they not getting copyright?
Yes. Why are they not paying
Or
these dudes for
sued?
these dances? So
Tell me, I haven't heard.
Can
Tell
you
me.
copyright or can you trademark a dance?
Yeah.
Like Macarena? Like can you?
Yeah.
I
Is
think
that
it's one of
trademark?
those-
That's well known, so yeah.
I think it's at the point where people are going to start doing it because it's starting to happen and people are making tons of money. Because the way I understand it is you have to pay for these emotes, right? To be able to do them in Fortnite. Is that correct?
Pay for them?
There's a way to pay to be able to do some of these dances. It's to sell.
Well, you get the emo through some sort of progression, and then that you can just select.
But
it
there's also a
and
way
you
to
do it.
pay for it.
Yeah, yeah,
The way
you can if you want.
You can if you want to. So they're making a ton of money on people doing it because they want to do all these things. So like, I was thrown off because one day my son comes home, and even though he doesn't play, he comes home and he starts doing the Block Boy JB Shada dance, and he's like, I'm like, where'd you learn that from? He's like, Fortnite. He's like, I'm doing the hype. I'm like, that's not the hype. That's a JB Block Boy dance.
It's like,
Get outta
listen,
here.
boy.
Listen,
like,
we will not refer to it as the hype. We're giving the original creator his credit. So I know there's a big backlash going on. I was reading an article yesterday.
I would not be happy with that.
Chance the Rapper made a big fuss about it, saying that you should be paying some of these because I know you can Millie Rock in the game too, which artist named 2 Millie created a few years ago. So they're doing these things. So like, I think it's gonna come down. Eventually, people are gonna start copyrighting their dances. It's gonna kind of be like just like music, and if someone does it, they're gonna start suing people for it.
How many dances are there?
I don't know.
The last
There's
I
a
saw,
lot,
there
though.
were. When I was looking up earlier today, I think it was like close to 60
It's a lot.
different
Close to
things.
60. Are they
Some-
all inspired
no.
by somewhere else, or are they? Are any of them original?
It seemed like most of them were inspired.
There's probably some
from-
originals in there. I wouldn't doubt.
I would assume there's some originals, but it seemed like a good amount of them were from either pop culture or
Okay.
pop culture. So I know they had one like from Donald Faison from Scrubs.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
Dance,
yeah.
They have that in there.
Uh-huh.
They have one from Arrested Development, the chicken dance that they do.
We should do a video like to a mashup to show where it came from and how it
Right,
looks in
we
the
can have
game.
a-
yeah, we should do like that.
You
Yeah.
can have one of the FPS Guides members like
Do the dance.
do the dance.
Do the dance.
Yeah.
You're the dancer. Your son. Why don't you just do?
We can have Hayachi do
I
it. We
can't
can have
do it.
Hayachi
Y'all
do
want to
it.
see that? Y'all want to
Yeah.
see that? If you want to see that, like, subscribe, follow. We'll make it happen.
That's
Yeah,
my
we'll make it
man.
happen.
Just so you got it right. Damn culture vultures. Get them the heck out of here, bro. True Fortnite.
Yo, I'll
So-
dance. I'll dance. Get us to 1,000 followers. I'll dance whatever you want to dance.
He'll do anything. He'll do
On a
anything.
pole. That's what you're gonna do. Get on and sing.
Anything.
We're gonna get you. Real quick, shout out to Ayachi. Happy birthday this weekend.
Whoop.
Woo! Big party tomorrow.
Party time.
He's in the office there, really working while we do this. So shout out to him, real quick.
All right, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for listening and watching, and be sure to follow and subscribe. Well, I think it's just follow on Twitch.
Yeah.
Follow and like.
Yeah.
You got
And keep out for us streaming some stuff. I'll probably be streaming some Dead Cells over the weekend.
Sweet.
Have a good day.
All right.
Have a
See
great
you next
weekend,
time.
guys.
Peace, y'all.
Peace out.
Slow fade.